the camera. Hey, can you guys hear me all right? Is there an echo or anything? Let me know, guys. Let's pull up some of these charts. There's an echo. Okay, I'm gonna try fixing this. How about now? Still an echo? Just type in echo too if you still hear an echo. It's better? Alright, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know, Sam's the wizard at this. I don't really know too much, you know, about this software. So bear with me, guys. This is only my third show. Welcome back to the Market Roundup. We try to do this every day. I didn't do one yesterday. To be honest, yeah, I just, you know, wasn't feeling it. I was just trading myself, and yeah, it was a rough day yesterday, as everyone could tell. Yeah, so yeah, I have this Bitcoin gold chart open right now. I have all these notifications, but yeah, I have this Bitcoin gold chart up right now, or price right now. It's being traded on Bitfinex. I don't know when the Bittrex wallet's supposed to open, but I'm really curious because I put everything in Bittrex, all my Bitcoin rather, in Bittrex, and I'm waiting for my Bitcoin gold. So yeah, what the hell? You know, everything. There's Bitfinex on here, Hit BTC. I have both of those. Well, why didn't I just put it in there? I did not know it was going to take this long for Bittrex. Last time, the last fork, Bittrex did it within like 48 hours. So yeah, so let's take a look at the charts here, guys. The interactive chart. You guys see me all right? Last time I didn't even put the light on, so it was just like a dark blob on the screen. Alright, and you guys can hear me all right? Alright, let's see. Alright, so we drew this chart, you know, I don't want to have to keep repeating myself every time, but, you know, for anyone new, we drew this chart maybe like 2-3 months back. You know, this is during the first hard fork that we kind of drew this chart. And this is a parallel channel. We've been sticking to it. Let's see, since March of of this year. You know, we continue to, you know, anytime it gets too high, it drops back down. Anytime it gets too low, it pumps back up. So and this has been a kind of consistent chart here, and we're kind of seeing the same pattern that we saw earlier. And this was mid-July, and you know. August 1st was around here. This is the first hard fork, and we're kind of seeing the same pattern over and over again. We still are seeing this bullish momentum here. And again, guys, you know, make sure you guys stop me if you guys want me to slow down or anything, and or have any questions, because, you know, any questions you have might be a question someone else has. So you know, feel free to stop me, or if I'm talking too fast. This is a daily interval chart, guys. So what I wasn't expecting was, you know, it was, you know, this high right here is, you know, June, and this high right, this is a, you know, a June 15th. But I feel like since everyone's already a seasoned hard fork master, if you've already been through the first one, now the Bitcoin Gold one, and now there's another one coming up in November, I really thought it was gonna play out like it did on August 1st. And, you know, really take a beating. You know, like the price took a real beating, you know, leading up to the weeks, and then it got kind of pumped like maybe a week or two before. And where it's, I think it's supposed to be November 16th is the hard fork for the Segwit 2X hard fork. And I really thought we would still see some price action in the altcoins, but you know, I think people don't want to miss out on that free money, and they're already starting to accumulate that Bitcoin right now. Why would it dip? Yeah. So if you look at the chart here, it dipped. It clearly dipped right before the hard fork, around 2 weeks right before the hard fork, exactly 14 days. And that's what I was really expecting. But Bitcoin Gold didn't do that, and neither should Segwit 2x, right? So, that's why I never say never exit your position fully from Bitcoin. I always ladder out or ladder in. So right now I've already bought back in. I told you guys I took out 30-40%. I bought back in about $100 less than what I bought out at, so I made some profit there, and I bought more Bitcoin with it. But that was only about 15%. The other 15% is just stuck in USD Tether. And then I'm ready to trade. I've been slowly accumulating my OMG, my Neo, my ARC, my QTUM, because I really believe in those coins, and I think after all this hard fork, I'll say it, like it's bullshit. It's bullcrap. Like honestly, like I'm tired of these hard forks, and if anyone hard forks it again, like I may just not even trade into Bitcoin anymore and just stick with the alts, because obviously I love free money, but like I've already gotten rid of almost 80% of my Bitcoin cash, and as soon as Bitcoin Gold hits Bittrex, I will be getting rid of that as soon as I can, or maybe not Bitcoin Gold, but definitely one of the Segwit or Segwit 2x Bitcoins, because one of them's gonna die and one of them's gonna live. I'll wait till that, but I'm getting kind of tired of this. Just it's ridiculous. But yeah, there's the Bitcoin chart. I do see for let's look at that finer tune interval. So yeah, it does look like it's kind of bouncing along this trend line right here. I don't see it shooting up too high, but there's so much market enthusiasm right now behind Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm holding onto my Bitcoin. I would not suggest to sell anything off. I never did. Last show, I never told you to sell anything off either. I do continue. I do think. I did think we were going to continue to go on downside, but that's kind of ridiculous that it did rally really, really quickly, and I was not expecting that. So interesting play out that Bitcoin had here. So I won't be selling any Bitcoin anytime soon. I didn't lose any money. I actually made some money on this, on selling off my Bitcoin around 57, and then I bought it back at 56. So not too bad, but I can't be on top of this game 24/7. I have to sleep. Everyone has to sleep. Make sure you set your stop losses. Make sure you set. There's also order limits that you could do. That if the price gets to a certain point, you don't want to FOMO in, so you buy back in at that point. So that's what I did. My order hit when it hit 5,600. I was like, all right, I'm going in at 5,600, because I never thought we'd hit 5,600. I thought we were going to go down to at least the 52 mark, but we never did. So. Yeah, pretty interesting there. Yeah, so we only went down to as low as around 53.84. Now there's a BTC Silver in December. Whatever that is, I don't care. I'm just gonna hold on to my Bitcoin. I won't be trading too much in and out of Bitcoin, because I almost got burned there. I almost got if I would have bought back in. At almost $6,000, I would have been pretty mad. It would have been, but I luckily caught that before it did go down. Or before it did pump back up. So I'm just gonna kind of step away from Bitcoin for a little bit. These markets are too ridiculous for me, even for me. And I thrive off volatility. I love I trade. I'm a daily trader, and still to this day, like I'm curious why this price is not deserving. This 6,000 price is not deserving. Yeah, it's just not. Everyone just wants free money, so I guess it is deserving in the end game. But I really don't see how Bitcoin is 6,000 with all these other altcoins so low. Ether should not be sitting at 300. I think Ether's value is way more substantial to the cryptocurrency game as a whole than Bitcoin. Just because Bitcoin is tethered to these other exchanges, and they are literally you have to trade in and out of Bitcoin. That's why the price is so high. Just because it is first to market. It's the oldest tech. It's just not a good. Like if someone was to create a coin like Bitcoin right now and start an ICO, hey guys, I just created this Bitcoin that's a duplicate of Bitcoin. Come invest. I wouldn't. I don't think it would even get a cent, in contribution. So yeah, and it's the only reason why it's popular is because it is first to market. Because this is the first cryptocurrency, and I'm grateful for Bitcoin, showing us the light, the proverbial light. So yeah, it is in 3 weeks, guys. It is in around November 16th is the hard fork. So definitely be careful there, guys. If you're trading, set your stop losses, set your stop profits, and make sure you buy back in, and make sure you don't FOMO into any of these, because FOMO is dangerous, guys. And I have been known to FOMO. No one's, especially me. I'm not immune to FOMO. I definitely have been a prospector. I definitely have dug for gold. But don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. Make sure you guys don't FOMO in to anything. Let's look at the Litecoin charts here. I see someone said the Litecoin. Let's see, Litecoin, Bitcoin. And just because I went over this last time, but I won't be. If I can, I won't be looking off LTC and BTC pairings. Altcoin BTC pairings. I'll try to do USD pairings, just because Bitcoin shouldn't be jumping up 7-8% a day. That is not what attracts institutional investors. And even though I like the price at 6,000, don't get me wrong, I'd rather have a stable increase than these wild 7 to 8% jumps. Yeah, that's just me. I think once we do get those, that stability where it's like max 1% drop, max 1% increase, we will see a flood of new investors, because there's a little bit of stability there, and I definitely think that is healthy and good for Bitcoin. Let's see, Litecoin headed for the head and shoulders pattern. Not really. Not really. Maybe a wedge here. Let's draw a wedge here. Definitely isn't a head and shoulders pattern. Let's see. And then we'll draw this wedge. And actually, I'll bring this up, because what day is that? Yeah, that is the China FUD. Anytime someone's doing technical analysis and they kind of put to this the lower of the candlestick here on the 15th, just tell them to stop. Just slap them on the hand and tell them to stop, because this is not indicative of market nature right here. That is just random FUD, and the entire market crashed for a brief 24 hours. And I think everyone was around for that. It wasn't too long ago. It was only about like a month and a half ago. So don't base your technical analysis off that. I definitely I would even bring this back a little lower. I mean, it's a little too high for me here. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like we're coming to a decision point sometime early November, and even the charts say that we're probably going to cross sometime somewhere around here. Halloween, early November. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have too much of a downside, but I wouldn't be surprised if Litecoin took a beating. I was really expecting a nice little rally before before November for the altcoins, but it just doesn't seem like anyone wants to buy altcoins when there is another hard fork coming up, and where there is this much uncertainty. So I'll just put this out there. If you're trading altcoins, there's still money to be made. There's it's not a problem there, but I definitely would be cautious in trading into anything other than Bitcoin. because it's just a sad fact that these hard forks are just going to continue. And someone else said, now Bitcoin Silver is coming up in December. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm already mad. I'm just so mad that I just want to trade into a healthy market with my altcoins where we could all make amazing gains. Don't get me wrong. I love Bitcoin at what is it at 6,000 right now, almost 6,000 right now. I love my Bitcoin at 6,000. But I've made so much more money on Neo and Qtum and my Lisk, so, and even my Litecoin. I got into Litecoin at like $14. I really like my Litecoin here, and everything's going to continue to bleed just because these random people are going to start forking Bitcoin. And what you really think? Do you really think Bitcoin Gold deserves a $131 market price? $131 market price? Are you kidding me? When it's essentially the same thing as Vertcoin. And I'm sorry for being like passionate and angry about this, but you guys should be too. Be like, hey, like we shouldn't support these hard forks. Coinbase was right in the first time. And I think Coinbase was right. Actually, maybe not Coinbase because Antpool and Jihan Wu, they had significant backing behind them, but Bitcoin Gold just has barely any hash power compared to Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash for that matter. And I feel like we as a community need to stand together and be like, what the hell? No more hard forks, no more free money. This is $131. $131, guys. That is just blatant free money that and this liquidity, it's able to be traded here. Let's refresh it. I don't know what the price is. Now it increased $3. Great. That's fantastic. When the trading volume's 2,000 BTC, that's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad whatsoever. Let's see if the price is 134.88 and let's see the calculator here. Where's my calculator? Calculator. All right. So let's just go through this calculation. If it's at $134 rather, and you are getting about 16 million. So about 16 million circulating supply. I'm just going based off what Bitcoin's at right now, or a rough estimate. It's a $2.1 billion market cap. No, this should not happen. This should not happen, guys. I don't understand where this free money is. It's just literally, and then this is why people call Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme, because this is literally coming out of thin air. If you think printing dollars is coming out of thin air, this is thin air, guys. This is thin air. $134, a $2.1 billion market cap out of thin air. No, I don't believe it. I don't like it. I won't be supporting Bitcoin Silver, but I'll take my Bitcoin Silver. Free money is free money. Make sure you put your Bitcoin Silver in a supported exchange. But if push comes to shove, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna literally try to organize enough, enthusiasm or market enthusiasm to fork Bitcoin again, just to show how ridiculous it is, just for more and more free money. I think if the community organizes that, that'll be a real, big, stop it to everybody who's trying to fork Bitcoin again, because this is not needed. Bitcoin Gold was not needed. Let's go to the Vertcoin charts. Sorry guys, sorry for the rant. Yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear that, but I'm sure everyone's just as pissed as me, I think. Or I may just be that random voice. Okay, wow. Yeah, wow. It is continuing to rally. Vertcoin is continuing to rally. Let's look at the 4-hour. Wow. Wow, and we just hit an MACD cross on this. That is insane. I said the 24th? Wow. That's crazy. That's really crazy. That's not looking too unhealthy, but I'm still not going to invest up here. That's still absurdly high, but that MACD cross is... that crossed, like... That's official. I mean, that's official. Like, you're still seeing buy volume still pump in here. Let's see. The price is $3.79. Now that is the price. You know, maybe $12, maybe $15 for Bitcoin Gold, but $134. Who the hell is buying Bitcoin Gold for $134? I think that's ridiculous. I really think that's ridiculous. But okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, make sure you guys answer some questions. Sorry, answer some questions. Ask some questions on the side if I'm going too fast, or if you want your coin reviewed here or talked about here. You know, I'll try to get to it. You know, so yeah. Segwit 2x will drive the Bitcoin price back down to zero. I saw the Reddit post. Okay. I don't know who said that. That's a lie. Because just because that's a lie, I'll tell you why. Bitcoin Gold right now is at $134. Literally, essentially the same thing as Vertcoin. Yeah, that's Bitcoin Gold for you. $134, $2.1 billion market cap. Let's look at that. Let's look at where that would be in the coin market cap right now. That would be, you know, just over NEM, maybe equal to Dash, right under Litecoin. Really? You really think Bitcoin Gold is worth $134? That's absurd. Bitcoin Cash somehow still straggling on here, and this is strictly because of the Koreans. Strictly because of the Koreans. Let's take a look at the markets, and I'll show you. Yeah, when 33, where 50% is coming from, you know, the Asian markets. That's ridiculous, right? These are not Americans or Westerners buying this coin. This is strictly an Eastern coin here. You know, obviously, it's okay to trade in and out of Bitcoin Cash. I trade in and out of Bitcoin Cash sometimes, but you know, this is not something I'm very bullish on. You know, at the end of the day, like I don't think this is. I think you know, Segwit is better than, or I like bigger blocks and I like Segwit. So I am actually for 2x if it had replay protection, but it doesn't have replay protection, so therefore I'm not for Segwit 2x. So that is what's going on. I teach students in the military, and today I was asked in class 15, are there any crypto traders? And the kid beside me said, sorta, I got some Litecoin for $10 back in the day. Nice. Can you review Wabi? No, I won't be. Is that actually on the currency? I mean, is that actually is that traded right now, or is that an ICO? Let's see. I don't even know what the hell Wabi is, so bear with me here. Wabi. Nope. Can't do it. Extra byte? No. Probably. You know, probably not the best coin to invest in. I mean, let's look at extra bytes, just because. You know, you want it. What is it? Extra bytes. Yeah, volume's a little low for me. Circulating supply is a little high for me. 2 cents, not too bad. Actually, it's not really too bad at all. Cryptopia, not the most reputable exchange. I won't be if that's the only place where it's traded. I won't be. Why don't you check out Verge? At least they have good marketing and like a solid community behind them. You know how many Verge shills we get? You know, and that's a little disturbing. I actually don't like this. I don't actually. I'm not too. I mean, I have like a couple million Verge. Just because, you know, I bought it at so low, and this is like when I was like so, you know, wide-eyed, and you know, I wasn't really sure what's going on, but I literally bought it for, you know, like I think it was in like it was under 1,000 satoshis. I know that it was something ridiculous. I could check my pictures and tell you guys again. But yeah, wouldn't be investing in this either. I don't know why I pulled this up. District OX bottom price. Now, yeah, District OX is something I'm pretty keen on. Let's see. District DNT. Yeah, there's that ticker. I just wanted to get the ticker price. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, hold on to your. Make sure you set your stop losses. This is before we go through that. I mean, make sure you set your stop losses for Vertcoin. I definitely think it could crash anytime, but you know, don't quote me on that. I wouldn't be selling right now. I mean, I'd be just riding this wave if I was in right now. But you know, make sure you don't, yeah, make sure you don't leave the party too early. But yeah, I mean, this is looking very, it's looking very upward trending. Like this is nice. I wouldn't, yeah, I mean, if this continues, like, yeah, I wouldn't be selling this. I just wouldn't be selling this at all. Uh, maybe October or early October it'll drop, or you know, I mean, sorry, late October, like October 31st, Halloween, maybe it'll drop. But I would not be dismounting from this wave right now. It's looking real nice. Even the let's look at the RSI here. RSI is only at 62. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I would not. Don't leave Vertcoin. Set your stop losses, but don't leave Vertcoin. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but you know, just take my advice for it, I guess. Okay, let's look at the DNT chart because that was requested. DNT is a cool project. Like I don't know how feasible it is, but it is a cool project. Now this doesn't give us a lot of data because DNT is so new on Bittrex. So we're gonna go into another chart here. Oh, that's not CoinEG. Let's see. DNT, BTC, and we're gonna look for it on Liqui because I actually bought it at Liqui as well. Okay, this is the daily chart. It's not looking too bad. I definitely think it could drop. I definitely would not be buying it before the hard fork, especially some of these weaker altcoins where they're unproven. There's no roadmap for them. There's no strong community behind them yet. I mean, it's still a good project. Like the team is solid. The marketing is solid. The public outreach is solid. But you know, just oh, that was strong coffee. I don't know why I'm drinking coffee this late, but. Anyways, yeah, the rich never sleep. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely wouldn't be buying any DNT right now. I'll just tell you the truth. Like, I'm not going to be buying any DNT right now. I have DNT that I've been holding on since like 3 or 4 cents. So I definitely won't be buying any DNT right now. I mean, it doesn't look like the worst idea to buy DNT though. Like, let's see. I definitely think there could be further downside. I mean, I would try to pick some up around here, around 700 satoshis. I'd probably try to pick some up if you were to buy some. You know, wave trend might be crossing soon. It does look like it'll be crossing soon. MACD is still down, so it might be a nice little buy opportunity right now. Yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of USDT, so I might be looking into you know, into buying some of these cheap altcoins because if anyone was watching the markets right after the hard fork, you saw that it immediately all the altcoins immediately jumped up because everyone immediately exited Bitcoin as soon as the hard fork was over because you know Bittrex said that snapshot. So as soon as that it was like I think it was like 391,407 if my memory serves me correctly, but 391,407 was the block number, and immediately after that everyone bought altcoins, and you saw an altcoin pump. And then immediately after that, people exited altcoins and went back into Bitcoin. It's like, oh shit, you know, it's only 2 weeks away. November 16th is only like 2.5 weeks away. Like, we got to start stocking up for this more free money, you know, because everyone loves free money. And it's just frustration. All right, DNT. Yeah, definitely, actually not a bad idea. I think there will be further downside. Let's look at the daily again. This is just hurting my eyes. Let's see if we could get this in a nicer color here. I mean, that's decent. Let's see if we could get that light blue though. Make it a little thicker too. A lot thicker. There you go. Okay, that's not too bad, right? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to cross soon. Let's look the RSI, stoichiometric RSI. RSI looks healthy. Stoichiometric RSI looks healthy. What's the order book look like on Bittrex for DNT? Actually, so one thing I like to do, this is a nice little trick that you guys will learn, is make sure you pick the exchange with the largest volume. Because that'll give you, that's more indicative of what's going on. So the largest volume for DNT is Binance. I definitely thought it was going to be Bittrex, but you make sure you check like this. So we're going to go into Binance on Decoinigy, and we're going to go into BTC that way. DNT BTC on Binance, and whoops. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I mean, it's definitely tough. I definitely don't think I would be, what is this price? So 1,050 is a giant wall, and a 12 Bitcoin wall, and then there you go. You just saw someone put down 0.87 BTC to sell. That just happened. That's almost like $4,000 worth of DNT to sell. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be buying this. Just the order book doesn't look great. Yeah, and just to see, let's go back. I mean, I do like it dispersed like this. I do like that. DNT is not all in one place, but I'm really glad it's being picked up on Binance and Bittrex. I think Binance and Bittrex are two of my favorite exchanges. They're amazing exchanges. So yeah. Yeah, wouldn't be buying right now, but I think there's further downside. But it's nothing sustains this heavy of a loss without a reason. And I check my Twitter pretty frequently, and I follow DNT. I didn't see any bad news about it, so this it might be pumped up a little bit. Might get back to 5.5 cents, but I just wouldn't buy right now. Let's look at this, guys. Okay. Sona. Alright, I love Sona. So Sona DNT, and what was the other one that I love? Well, anyways, I like Sona and DNT, but let's look at Sona. Oops, SNM. I watched their 2-hour interview. Amazing team. I really like what they're doing. Definitely a little bit more vocal. Awesome offices. And that's something to look at. And yeah, I really like them a lot better than Gollum, so I definitely am. I invested in them in the ICO stage just as a whim, but yeah, look at that sea of red here. I mean, there's a pretty heavy wall over here at around 1,250 satoshis. So yeah, if you were to set a buy price, I would set it right around here, because it'll probably bounce off this wall. But it definitely looks like it could easily get eaten up here. Let's look at the volume for Sonam. So for DNT, it was around 3.3 million. Let's look at Sonam. Let's see. Wow, that is not good volume. That is not something I like to trade into and out of. I hold on to it. I believe in it long term. I mean, I think they're coming out with their testnet in Q4 and then mainnet in 2018 Q2. So I definitely wouldn't be, too bullish on this in the short term. Yeah, that's just a low volume. I don't know why people aren't buying it. It's a great coin, but you know what? Buy your Bitcoin Gold at $134. That's what I'll suggest. No, don't do that, guys. I'm gonna hold on to my Bitcoin Gold until I really know what's going on. So yeah, just as a disclaimer, don't do that. All right, Sonam, 9 cents, 734,000. Is it worth your time to be trading in and out of that? Probably not. Is now a good time to accumulate? We will find out. Wait, sorry. What was the highest exchange? So right now it's being traded on Binance and Liqui, and Liqui has the highest volume. So we're gonna go to Liqui charts. MACD is crossing for the daily, and remember on the 24th we thought it was going to cross. We thought it was imminent, right? But Bitcoin's price really shot back up here. More sell signals right now. I wouldn't be touching Sona right now. I think we're ready for some further downside. Yeah, EMC2, is that Einsteinium or whatever? I wouldn't, no, I don't like it. Some people like the project, I just don't like the project. I don't see how it's going to make me money. As much as I love cryptocurrencies, it needs to make me money. If it does not make me money, I won't be, investing. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And let's look at these order books one more time. Yeah, okay. Don't buy Sona. There's a 12 BTC wall. This is a significant. Let's zoom in here, guys. New market discovered. I don't care. Yeah, if you were a climber, you would not be happy about this cliff. Do not buy this right now, in my opinion. It does look like there's going to be further downside. That is a ridiculously high wall. I wonder if that's one large. Yeah, it's got to be, just a conglomerate of orders. What is that at? 12 BTC. Yeah, no, that's almost like around $72,000 wall right there. I would not be buying. And then even on top of that, you have to trudge through all this just to get a little bit of price action. I don't think so, guys. That's definitely a no buy. A no buy for me for Sona. Check out Bitshares. I've been watching. I've been in Bitshares really early, Scott. So I've been in Bitshares really early. I'm sad. I like the project, but what the hell is Dan Larimer doing? He could have actually made Bitshares succeed. Could have forced the liquidity. Could have done everything that the guys at Shapeshift are doing. And if you want to take a look at a decentralized exchange that I think that could have a lot of potential, it's Prism. Prism is is founded by the Shapeshift guys, so I definitely would go check that out. Let's go look at that Bitshares price, guys. Oh, sorry. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to BTS, and we are going to look at what the largest market is. It's probably gonna be Poloniex, right? Yeah, that is abysmal. This used to be like a top 20 coin. Rest in peace, Bitshares. So yeah, it's staying steady at around 5 cents. I haven't seen it go too far below that. We're gonna look at Poloniex charts. So let's pull up. Let's look up BTS, BTC. Oh, actually, is there a USD chart? Or do you know there's a USD chart? I got out at 13 cents because I just wasn't happy with the performance of Bitshares, and so I had like X number, and now I have I kept a quarter of it, and it was still a significant price at that point, but it's still continuing to downslide. I don't see it recovering. It's a dead project, guys. Dan Larimer left. Dan Larimer was the founder of Bitshares, founder of Steemit. Steemit's still a thriving platform. That's because the community loves it. That's just because the community loves it. But Bitshares has zero liquidity. And if you try to trade on the exchange, it's almost damn near impossible. Let's look at the daily here, guys. Not the most bullish. I definitely would not be trading this right before the fork. This coin's too shitty. It's just too shitty. I know, it's just like, let's just get that out of the way. This is not worthy of your attention. There's no market enthusiasm behind it. Let's look. Do they have anything coming up? I know they came out with a new GUI, right? They came out with a new graphical user interface. Let's go look at the reddit.com/r that Bitshares Bitshares. Okay. Bitshares state of the network. To all the BTS, what am I missing? So many avid fans trying not to FUD, but what am I missing? And this is some of the research you could do. See what the community sentiment is. Go to Bitshares.org. It's everything Bitcoin ever wanted to be and more. That's what you get. I'm into like delegated proof of stake is just better. I'm a hodler. Any chart that gives me some sort of analysis on the DEX screwing rate. Okay. That Dan has a master plan that will make. I mean, seriously, that's seriously what I think too. You know, Dan, just bring this coin back from the life, or from the grave rather, from the life. You did bring it back from life. Now it's dead. So congrats. Yeah, so that's my assessment on Bitshares. I wouldn't be buying anytime soon. Let's look at these more major coins, guys. Again, you know, I do read the chat, so go ahead and you know, chat, guys. Oh wow, I missed a lot. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, we went through Sona and DNT, Bitshares, Open Ledger Annex. Let's just stay away from decentralized exchanges for now, guys. I don't think it's the smartest idea to do this, to do that rather. Yeah, let's go look at these other more legitimate coins here. All right, let's go look at. Wow, everything's taking a beating, except BitConnect. You know, that Ponzi scheme going hard here. Going real hard. Who's trading into BitConnect? Who wants to lose their money? I mean, if you're a BitConnect and you made money, all the power to you. You know, but you know, it's still a Ponzi. It's still a pyramid scheme. It's literally it's like a pyramid scheme, by the definition. But anyways, let's look at the QTUM price chart. Yeah, sorry for the negative overtones this video. It's getting ridiculous, you know. Just fork after fork after fork, and just you know, it's not even getting fun to trade into altcoins anymore. Just you know, it's just such random beatings that you know, like QTUM and Neo and Ethereum and Litecoin are taking, you know, and they're undeserving. They're undeserving of these beatings that they're getting. All right, let's see. Doesn't look the worst. QTUM chart doesn't look the worst. QTUM chart doesn't look the worst, no. I mean, I definitely think there's further downside. I definitely think, yeah, I definitely think there's further downside. Unfortunately, there's further downside. Let's draw a nice little trend line here on the bottom trend line. So this goes through it pretty nicely. Let's drop this down a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, let's delete these other extraneous lines here. I fully believe we'll bounce off this trend line one more time. Maybe even a couple times. If BTC's price keeps pumping up like this, we'll just continue to bounce down like this until we flatline when ICOs actually launch off of QTUM, which you know I'm really bullish. I went to a couple blockchain conferences and yeah, I mean it's you know, everyone's really bullish on QTUM. I mean, people really like the idea, but yeah, I definitely do see further downside here. Unfortunately. Really unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just the current state of everything right now is not very healthy. Let's look at the order book for QTUM. Just altcoin trading into altcoins right now is going to be brutal. I mean, more than likely you're going to get burned because people are already starting to accumulate Bitcoin. And I do project a strong Q4 for Ethereum, Neo, Qtum. What's going on here? I don't want to do that. I want to do this. It's actually, the order book's not looking too bad. Definitely might even bounce off a little bit if we even delve a little deeper. We're on the 4-hour chart right now. Let's look at the 2-hour. Yeah, it's looking like it'll slow down. Maybe it'll bounce back a little bit, but I definitely don't think it'll moon anytime soon. Even then, we still hit a sell signal right after a buy. But this 2-hour doesn't mean anything. Once you hit a sell signal on the 2-hour, that doesn't mean really anything. What really means is when it's on the greater than a 12-hour, in my opinion, for the wave trends. Now let's look at the candle indicators for the 12-hour. Yeah, we even hit a sell signal about 12 hours ago, 5 a.m. Yeah, we got a bullish engulfing here. Yeah, it doesn't look great for Qtum in general, but if Bitcoin starts to go down, you'll see these prices pump back up. So definitely stay vigilant, guys. Definitely stay vigilant. Next 2 weeks are going to suck. Yeah, for sure. You know, I definitely wasn't expecting. Wow, look at that! Look at that wall for Bittrex Bitcoin. That doesn't make any sense. We were just on Coinigy. Oh wow. Okay. Well, somebody just put a 13 BTC wall. Guys, don't be buying Qtum right now. If you see a wall like this, you wanna take it. You know, just let's zoom in here. Now imagine you're a climber. Do you want to climb this wall? guys, please tell me the truth. Do you want to climb this? Let's see. It's 6,000 times 10. So it's 60,000 plus 18,000. This almost 90. Yeah, around $90,000 wall right here. Anybody want to climb this wall? Anybody want to buy this up? Please. Go ahead and feel free to buy this wall up. Don't guys, don't. Just invested 1,000 in BitConnect. Good luck, man. Like, I mean, all the power to you if you think BitConnect isn't a pyramid scheme and you're not going to lose your money. But if you're making money on it, like, you know, I'm always for people making money. You know, but the little guys are going to get hit first. If you just invested your first 1,000 in BitConnect, you're probably not going to get the gains like those people that you're using their affiliate codes for. How is it a pyramid scheme? A robot runs it. Okay. Cody Bax, can you please? You have to do some research on it. It's not open source. No trading algorithm in the world will get you those gains. You know, it's that trading bot doesn't exist. It's not open source. No one knows if it actually makes trades for you. This all could be a huge pyramid scheme. It really could be, and really no one really knows what this bot is doing, and therefore it is a pyramid scheme. If you have to be shady about it, it is a pyramid scheme. The whole reason behind Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is the transparency, that you can do everything that you want to do. You know, just I would not touch BitConnect with a you know, a mile-long stick. You know, just. But if you're making money off it, congratulations. Just be wary though. All right, just don't you know, put in anything you can't afford to lose. Right? Like, don't go sell your car and put it in BitConnect or, you know, Laser Online or some other crap like that. And honestly, like, I think one of the things I'm starting to realize is, hey, let's do this real quick. I did this the other day. Whoops. I did this the other day. Pause ad block. Whoops. Enable on site, and then we're gonna refresh it. Yep. Anytime there's a top banner on CoinMarketCap, that means you probably don't want to invest. Oh look, here's another one, and here's another one. BitPetite. Okay, these three guys. Okay, we're gonna screenshot this. Do not invest in any of these. Just heed my warning. if the SEC comes down on a ruling for this, I really hope they do. I think they're based out of London. I think the European Union needs to do something about this, or some sort of regulation needs to be put down in place, because look at that, 4.5% daily. Tired of fake ICOs, zero action, zero interest, zero possibilities. Guys, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna save that for later. We're not gonna turn off ads for now. You have to pay thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to be advertised here. Tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, the least they could do is that they're not sucking in noobs. Oh wow, 4.5% daily. I'm on the cryptocurrency grind. Or wow, like BitConnect, I'm getting, or Laser Online, I'm getting 12% daily. Stop spending your money on empty ideas. Like, look how catchy and gimmicky this is. Like, oh guys. I feel so bad for the noobs. All right. All right. Modem, radar, great new idea under radar. If you put anything into BitConnect at this point, you have shit between your ears. I agree, Julius. What is going on with BitConnect? They have a trading platform, a trading bot that utilizes that no one can see their trades. No one can see what the set parameters are for the bot, so you don't really know what's going on. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, guys, let me go through the Ethereum chart, and then we'll call it a night. Okay, we're gonna go through the Ethereum chart here. That's not the movement I would love to see for Ethereum. I would have liked to see something nicer than this steady MACD cross. That doesn't look it doesn't look like too many people are buying right now. We're about to come. We might be coming to a cross actually on the wave trend, on the bottom trend. So we may be hitting a buy signal relatively soon, but I wouldn't bank on it, guys. I would just hold on to your BTC. 2 dojis back to back. So let's just. I always try to explain why dojis are really critical candles. Let's just go to Investopedia and look at what a doji is. A doji candlestick looks like a cross inverted candle sign alone. Dojis and neutral patterns are also featured in a number of important patterns. A doji candlestick forms when the securities open and close are virtually equal in a given time period, signals for a reversal pattern for technical analysis. Breaking down a doji. So how I see dojis is massive uncertainty in the market. There isn't a real trend that traders are really looking to for Ethereum, because it is uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty. Look at all these dojis. This shouldn't be happening. Look at all these. This is supposed to be a volatile market, right? Like this is supposed to be a very volatile market, and yeah, we're getting doji after doji after doji. Over the last in this last month we almost have 9 or 10 dojis, which is showing massive uncertainty in the market. And Ethereum, number 2, Bitcoin's right-hand man is right there. Ethereum showing a lot of uncertainty, showing a lot of market confusion right now. So just hold on to your Bitcoin. If you get something under, if you get Ethereum sub 280, I definitely would be picking it up. I have a buy order for sub 280. But let's scroll back out here. That can't be right. There's no way it traded at 250, right? On the 24th, there's no way it traded for $253. And it traded at 340. What the hell? It actually got down that low. Oh, I can't believe that. It got below 250. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Still wouldn't be buying. Yeah, I'd still be trying to buy at this around 280 mark here. pretty conservative in my opinion. But may even push it down to 275. Looking at how these markets are bleeding, but yeah, and it decides to refresh here. Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't be buying Ethereum bulk right now. Or actually, right now would be a good time to buy bulk. I mean, I think Bitcoin price probably will break 61 if it continues going like this. But I'm just so confused right now. Let's go back to the BTC price as our final look. Oh yeah, and again, guys, give this video a like if you continue liking, if you continue to, like to see. Give us a video a like if you like this video. What it shows is the community, shows to the community that this video is worth watching. This is only my third show, so if you have any suggestions or anything you want me to do better or worse, or if you want me to go over the news more, or I like to trade a little bit more. I don't like to rank coins too much, or do that. I consider myself a trader, a Bitcoin trader, or a cryptocurrency trader rather. So yeah, just leave a comment below if you guys have any questions, or you're like, hey, Snay, you're wrong. Because I'd love to know why I'm wrong. Because I'm not a genius here. I mean, I'm a decent trader, and I've been doing this since 2011. But like, if you guys have some ideas, I want to know them. I want to hear everyone's ideas. Whether they say, hey, go invest 4 million into BitConnect, or they say, hey, don't do that. I want to hear both arguments. So yeah, leave a comment below, like, share, retweet. We have a Facebook group that's pretty active, like really active. Check it out on the description below. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at a 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, we may even see even further upside. This 5960. Wow, that's kind of impressive here for Bitcoin. Like, yeah, we definitely pulled out of that slump. We definitely pulled out of that slump, the 4-hour chart slump here. Yeah, we pulled out at 1 a.m. Wow. Okay. Wow, these markets are crazy right now. I mean, if I'm getting frustrated, that means markets are crazy. But it's important not to stay frustrated, and don't FOMO into Bitcoin. Just read the charts. I mean, I do think we are headed for further upside. It looks like it. The MACD doesn't look like it's slowing down. RSI is still not too high. It's only at 60. Stoichiometric RSI is a little high. And if the MACD is still low, that I definitely think we're going to go further upside. I definitely thought we were going to continue. When I thought we were going to continue going down, I really thought we were going to continue going down. Like there was sell signals being put in place. The volume is still there for Bitcoin. It's not like people are not buying it. Like it's only 2 billion volume, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. We've definitely seen worse for Bitcoin. We've definitely seen better. I mean, it's not the greatest, $2 billion, but yeah, I mean, I won't be selling my Bitcoin anytime soon, guys. I'll probably set a stop loss later tonight, but other than that, I really wouldn't. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hang tight onto your Bitcoin. That's my word of advice. If you want to leave with anything right now. It's rough. It's rough right now, especially if you're an altcoin trader like I am. Bitcoin's kind of swallowing up any sort of enthusiasm for other coins, unless there's huge news like IBM news or some other drastic news for an altcoin. I really don't think I've been a proponent of this since the beginning. That during hard fork season, and there's hard fork season apparently. Everything is news driven. So if everything is news driven, I really would, I'm really not very keen on trading because that means only the people who know the news before the general public are making these solid deals or solid trades. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching again. Hang tight there, guys. The markets will rebound in no time. We could be coming to a reversal pattern. Let's look at the daily real quick. I mean, I definitely think this isn't sustainable. I definitely think the Bitcoin price should be coming back down. Uh, you know, Yesterday we really highlighted cyclical nature of cryptocurrencies and how healthy it was for a cyclical nature of cryptocurrency. But we see a sea of green and a sea of red, a sea of green, a sea of red. We're due for a sea of red, in my opinion. We're due for that, a small correction because we have been following this trend line since June. Of course, this is a linear chart and it's not logarithmic. And if you really think Bitcoin's going to go logarithmic, that's a complete. That's it. Like here, let's draw it real quick. It could be doing one of these. Oh, what the hell is going on? All right, it could not be doing one of these. If the chart does do this, I quit because I don't think. Yeah, it won't be doing one of these, guys. All right. Let's not auto scale. Okay. So if it is an exponential chart and not a linear, or a logarithmic chart and not a linear, what is going on? I mean, it could be doing one of these, or even something more like this. I mean, we could be. I don't understand what. When I unclick, it should be doing that, but what the hell? All right, the charts can't be doing that. Anyways. Logarithmic, exponential. Look it up if you guys don't know what logarithmic or exponential means. I'm destroying this chart that I worked so hard to make. All right. With the random dots and lines. Okay. But yeah, it could be going exponential and logarithmic. They speculate 6,400, 8,800. Yeah, shoots and ladders. Yeah. If the price charts start doing loop de loops, I quit, and you guys could have all my BTC because I'll be living in a hole somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think Q4 is going to be super strong. I definitely was never bearish for Q4. I definitely thought we were going to see some sort of correction here, but it doesn't even look like that. I mean, the momentum is just not slowing down. I really thought we were going to at least, just these forks are really inflating the price and almost holding the price on their shoulders. So, good luck out there, guys. If you're an altcoin trader, I won't be trading significantly in these next couple of days. Next couple of weeks. I'll continue to keep accumulating OMG. I keep saying I'm going to leave, but I just want to go over one more chart. And if I don't do it live, I was just going to do it later anyways, so I guess I'll do it live. OMG, finally crossing the daily MACD, seeing a sea of red. Definitely not a bad time to accumulate. Yeah, I still will be accumulating this, probably maybe like $100, $200 a day before the hard fork. I am really bullish on OMG, so definitely really enjoy that coin. So I will be buying some more of that. But remember to, guys, make sure you ladder your orders and you're not doing anything crazy. You're not buying all at once. Remember, timing the market is better than timing the market. Timing the market means you're literally, you have your coins in there, you're buying, you're selling slowly, and you're educating yourself. Timing the market means you're making a statement that this is the low point, this is the high point. And right now, if you go into TradingView, so TradingView is a pretty awesome platform. You go to TradingView and you could see other people's charts. Like, look, Diane Kelma. This is a very popular trader here. Seen 10,000 times, 37 comments. And this is what they're predicting. 20 hours ago, this is what this person predicted. It's going to hit 6,400 and it's going to come down to 53. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. I don't think they're considering. Let's look at this. Another popular cryptocurrency trader. Now I agree with this a little bit more. where the support is around 56. I agree with that. You know, and it'll just keep bouncing back up. Let's see where we're at. We're at the 26 right now. So yeah, I mean, no, I mean we've already broken past this expectation, so we're almost at 6,000 here. So yeah, I mean no one is getting this right, and these top traders aren't getting this right. 10,000 views, 20 hours ago. 10 Amazon conference call in Bitcoin. Let's see. Price of BTC short refutes futures. Yeah, I mean, just no one's getting this right. These top traders aren't getting this right, and they're obviously, you know, the top traders for a reason. Obviously, people like what they post and they agree, and sometimes, most of the time, they're not right. Most of the time, they're not right. Like I've just been following these traders, but sometimes they're right, and sometimes they make these really bold calls and they're right about it. But you know, they're making these bold calls and everyone is wrong. I'm looking at the front page right now for BTC. Everyone is wrong. So what does that tell you? No one knows what the hell is going on except this guy. Let's see what this guy has to say. This weekly trend. This guy's wrong. Everyone's wrong. Why is everyone wrong? Because no one knows what's going on. That's the point. That's the you know, sad state of affairs right now. And if these top quote unquote top traders, you know, can't even get a single, you know, no one is calling this. Everyone on this front page, no one is calling this. You know, and you know, even I thought we were going to go down to 52. You know, and we stopped short at 53, 54. And I really thought that we were going to bounce off of 52. And you know, all my technical analysis was saying that. But you cannot. There's no trader in the world could ever trade with the hard fork and be 100% accurate. It just isn't possible. There's no way to, unless you go around and survey, you know, each Bitcoin trader to see what they do. You know, it's almost impossible to see what they actually do, because no, we should be in a bearish market right now. That's what the charts say. We should be, you know, MACD crossed. You know, the sentiment is pretty bearish. The volume has dropped off. You know, we've hit wave trend signal after wave trend signal on even the 2 to 4 hour charts. That we should be going down. We should be going down. But the fact that there's free money out there, that there's Bitcoin Gold right now is being traded for $134. That right there, guys, is really, you know, it really throws everyone's technical analysis offline. So I really would suggest, you know, keep your Bitcoin, you know, hang on to it, see what the markets are doing, follow the news. Really, honestly, follow the news. Go on to their Reddits, go on to the Merkle, go on to CoinDesk, because you know, staying educated will make you a better trader. You know, and follow everyone's Twitter. Like if you want, go to CryptoSomniac SB. That's mine. CryptoSomniac is Sam. I'm CryptoSomniac SB. So yeah, follow me on Twitter and follow the people I follow, because I follow like 90 people, and they're all the companies that I invest in. So and I only have like 12 followers right now, but I follow like 90 to 100 companies. That's strictly for my cryptocurrency education and my research. So when I make calls and when I try to do these things in the Moon Launch, I you know, try to come with everything, all the knowledge possible, all the knowledge given to the public. I try to do that, you know, and that makes you a better trader. So definitely do that. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be a bull trap. I mean, it doesn't look healthy at all. I mean, it's a tough day to be a trader, guys. It's going to be a tough 2 weeks. I think everything's going to, you know, continue to either stabilize or drop. Let's look at this QTUM BTC chart where I mean, there's walls being put up and dropped, and you know, everyone's just hedging. The whole goal for you right now should be to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. If you could trade in and out of altcoins to get more Bitcoin, do it. Absolutely do it. You want as much Bitcoin as possible for this hard fork. Now, Bitcoin Gold, I didn't really care. I was still in my alts, and you know, and that's pretty much how I treated it. I didn't really care about Bitcoin Gold. I still don't. I still think Vercoin's better. But the mere fact that Like, look at this. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Dark, Bitcoin Plus, Bitcoin Z, Bitcoin Red, Bitcoin Script, Bitcoin Fast. I'm just gonna make a Bitcoin dead. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Bitcoin dead. I'm gonna fork. I'm gonna see if I can get. I have a lot of friends that mine, and do have mining farms. So I want to see if I could hard fork. I mean, but if I asked that, I'd probably have to pay like them a lot of money because they spend like $1,000 a day on electricity. So just for these mining farms. So yeah, I definitely want to hard fork this and just say, hey, Bitcoin dead or something hysterical. You know, just so everyone gets free money and they dump it immediately, and just to say like, hey, I hard fork something, and this is the state of Bitcoin. Everyone just hard forks, and no one gives a shit about cryptocurrencies anymore. That's literally what it is. All right, Bitcoin Gold. Sorry, they're 136. It keeps rising. Every time I talk, every time I open my mouth, Bitcoin Gold jumps up like $2. So maybe I should just keep talking about Bitcoin Gold, and I'll hold on to my Bitcoin Gold, and we'll all get rich together. Anyways, guys, this is Sneh here, Cryptosomniac. You know, stay Cryptosomniac because the rich never sleep. But more importantly, you know, keep an eye on the charts. You know, don't sleep on the charts, guys. You know, just Bitcoin in general is at a very interesting state right now. It's altcoins are bleeding. Bitcoin should be headed down right now, and it is. You know, it's difficult to predict. All these traders I just showed you on TradingView, everyone here is wrong. Everyone here is wrong. Maybe not this guy. Actually, this guy looks like he's right. But he posted that 9 hours ago. That's cheating. Yeah, and he's still wrong because he thought it was going to get down to 56. Actually, no, he's not wrong. He could be right. This is for the future. But none of these traders are really getting this right. They're already wrong within 20 hours of posting. You know, I didn't get it right. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't get it right because, you know, it's damn near impossible to predict market enthusiasm. But anyways, guys, I'm actually going to leave this time. I know I keep pulling up charts. So have a good night, everyone. You know, stay vigilant. Sleep. Don't sleep. But make sure you set your stop losses. And have a good day. Or night, rather.